freaks and geeks, ghouls and goblins, and all of our Reeloween wrestling friends and fans around the world. Welcome back for a very special one-night-only event, none other than Reeloween Riot II. It is the wrestling stream with the best upload speeds on all of Twitch.tv, and I say that in jest because I've been sitting here disconnecting and troubleshooting those speeds tonight once again. Let's get a quick audio check, though, before we get too ahead of ourselves. Hello? Okay. And I was curious. I wanted to hear whether it auto-muted. I'm hearing some Chad Gable entrance music in my cans right now, but this is, of course, the first time I've ever, and perhaps the only time I ever will, stream Wwe 2K24, so I wanted to see if it auto-muted the background music just like 22 did, and confirmed it does, which, personally, I think is really annoying. I'm not sure if that's a 2K thing or if that's a Sony thing. It might be a Sony thing, honestly. So I'll abstain from giving 2K grief about something else. We got no time for grief. We got no time for upload issues. We got no time for developer grudges being upheld. We're here for a very special night, a stream that I am so excited for that I personally have a lot of investment in and have put a lot of work into. I've forgotten just how much of a labor, somewhat of love, these wrestling streams were. It's been a long time. I thought I was done. You thought I was done? I thought I was done too. I did not think I would ever find myself streaming one of these games again until I had the idea, what about a one-shot? A little special. Because I loved Reeloween Riot last year. I thought it was such a fun and creative addition to the Halloween stream schedule. And this year, I did not have this originally on the slate until like middle of the month. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me reinstall this game. Let me see what I can put together. Let me see if I can get excited about this. And as you can see, we got there. Folks, we have a great show for you tonight. We are going to do things we've never done before. See things we never thought possible at Reeloween Riot II. Starting up, we're going to crown the first ever WATCW King of Reeloween in our 8-man/monster tournament here this evening. It's all on the line in the form of that orange and black King of Reeloween championship. We've got Alan Wake. We've got the Xenomorph. We've got Pyramid Head. We've got Albert Wesker. We've got Art the Clown, Beetlejuice, Nosferatu, and Longlegs. Some of our favorite characters from the silver screen and from the stream. The spookiest and the kookiest. And they're all colliding in one place only tonight, and that is right here in WATCW. And there's more to come. I'm pretty excited for this. I'm also like, it's weird. I'm like almost anxious about this, a little nervous about this. Like, do I still got it? Does WATCW still have what it takes to inspire the masses? Will anybody care that I've done one of these again? Will all that hard work pay off? I don't know. I'm just here to have a fun time. It's going to be a good show, and it feels so nice to once again be at the commentary desk. Of course, your chairman, the CEO, the final boss, the original. You know, they do the OTC, the original tribal chief. I'm the OFB, the original final boss. And I'm here to call it down the line as I see it. And we're going to have a fantastic Reeloween Riot tonight as long as those upload speeds hold consistent. That's right. We thought that arc was over. I'm not so convinced. I don't know. I think maybe something dark and evil has returned this Reeloween Riot. And we're going to have to contend with it. But until then, let's get the tournament started. Let's begin and find out who the first ever King of Reeloween is. Let's finalize these matchups right now. I'm so pumped. I know I've talked about this plenty, but I wish you could hear. I think this is the what were they called when this was? Were they the Viking Raiders? I'm hearing their tunes, and it's pretty hype. It's pretty intense. It's got me ready to go. So let's go. Our first match. Get our entrances on. Beautiful. Our first match. The champion of the light takes on the perfect organism. Let's make sure we tweet this out. I gotta like remember how to run a wrestling stream, man. Been a while. Here we go. Here we go. We're in Portland. And you get your first glimpse, feast your eyes upon the WATCW Theater. We're back. But it's been adorned and decorated like never before. I have to give a shout out to creative community user Arkham #31946, who created this their own original Halloween Havoc arena here. Very cool setup stage with the Myers family home in the background. I, of course, took a lot of creative liberties with it to make it Reeloween appropriate, but as soon as I saw this custom arena, I was very impressed and knew that's where it was going to take place. Now, the door is open. It's time. I can't believe it. It's been so long since I called this. I don't know if I've got the sauce anymore. But I do have the Southern Tier Brewing Pumpkin. Cheers. I've got the Pumpkin, but who will be the king of Reeloween when the smoke has cleared tonight, folks? We're going to see a lot of familiar faces. And here's the first one of the night. Alan Wake, the champion of light. I'm going to give more flowers tonight. Shout out to Pizza Man Ace, #75078 Community Creations, who made this Alan Wake creator wrestler. I got a lot of credits written down tonight. I want to make sure I give everybody their due, their credit, their flowers, because this wouldn't be possible without a lot of the amazing creations available there. But here comes Alan Wake, and the interesting thing about Alan Wake is that with the very nature of the Alan Wake universe, this could totally be considered canon to his story. This is just Alan once again trying to write himself out of the dark place. In one eventuality, there was a professional wrestling tournament, and he had to face a lot of interesting characters. And maybe that's it. Maybe this is the one. Maybe if he gets the King of Reeloween championship tonight, he will indeed escape. Maybe that's what's at stake. Maybe that's what it's going to take. I'm pulling for him. Personally, this Alan might be my favorite tonight because we have seen him come up against unbelievable odds. Time, space, and reality bends around this man, and there's no doubt in my mind we're going to see a bit of that tonight as he lights the darkness, a pathway of hope down to the ring here in WATCW for the very first time. Feels kind of overdue to see Alan in this ring. Never saw him in Season 1 of WATCW. Has he escaped the dark place, or has he found the darkest vestige of it yet? Deep within the WATCW arena in apparently Portland, Oregon. Feature Films is here. I'm so glad that he is. You know, since the Season 1 finale, there have been a few folks who have asked me about wrestling streams. If they could come back, would I ever bring them back? They want them back, and Feature Films is one of those individuals, so I'm so glad he's here. How you doing? Happy Reeloween to you, my friend. Now here's something nobody's ever happy to see. The perfect organism.
Weighing in at 212 pounds, Xenomorph.
The Xenomorph, of course, has had a banner year on both the stream and at the box office, starring an alien Romulus, a kickstart and jolt of life to the franchise at large. A huge smash hit, critically and commercially. Sequel already being greenlit. Practically saved the Alien gaming series. Alien Isolation sequel confirmed. And of course, spent a lot of time on this very stream this year playing that game, Alien Isolation. It's been a great year to be a sick little freak like the Xenomorph. And now it looks to do something to continue the list of accomplishments this year. And that is bring the King of Reeloween Championship back to the Hive. Look at it. You can't understand it. You can't kill it. All you can do is hope to survive. And that's what Alan Wake's going to have to do when the bell rings tonight. That's right, featured sequel Alien Isolation. Can't wait. I'm sure it's far out, but I'm looking forward to it. And he's such a beast. Xenomorph. Shout out to, what a name, Crumpet Muncher, hashtag 20981, for putting the Xenomorph together. There were a couple of them on the community creation space, but this one I thought was probably the best. Oh, the void beckons above. Look at that. That was crazy. Here we go. Oh, my God. And the bell rings, and here we are, folks. The tournament has begun. The show is officially underway, and Alan Wake and the Xenomorph tying up. Let me know, by the way. I always want to know. Let me know how the audio balance is for this. If the crowd cheering and slamma-jamming is too loud, because I remember I had to turn it down so much in 2K22 before it wasn't drowning me out. And I didn't turn it down that much in this one because I didn't want to go too far. You know what I mean? So let me know if the game's a little too loud. We should be able to back out of the tournament, fix that in the settings, and then pick up where we left off. I think, unless this breaks. And speaking of game breaking, I can already see the fans holding up signs out there in the crowd with broken, glitched out textures on them. What a game. What a great game made by a great developer. But I do see an Alien fan out there holding up that Romulus sign. Kip up by Alan Wake. We're coming in hot. We're coming in feisty. We're coming in zesty tonight. And I mean, this is the opportunity to make a crazy opening statement. Alan bounces the Xenomorph off the ropes, and he's going to try to keep him down there on the mat. I don't know what the strategy is against the Xenomorph, but maybe it involves that huge flying knee. Oh, and a kip up from the Xenomorph! Everything you can do, I can do better, perhaps, especially when you're the perfect organism. I don't know what the strategy is with the Xenomorph. Do you want to keep him on the mat? Do you want to catch it on the ground game? Do you want to use strikes up above? I don't know. It feels like a perfect organism would have an answer. Oh, crazy standing moonsault there from Alan Wake, and doesn't quite get it. Huge splash in the corner, though, and I have to give it to Alan. Going for a quick pin in the middle of the ring. I don't think it's going to quite happen just yet. No, kicks out at one. You're going to have to do more than that to keep a creature like the Xenomorph down, but I'll give it to Alan. He's staying on top of the ball, eyes on the prize, and he's not letting the Xenomorph turn over the advantage in this match. Here we are. Look at this. Look at this ring. Look at this crowd. It feels almost surreal. Driving the knees into the back of Alan Wake. It feels almost surreal to be back here. Who'd have thought? Honestly, not me. But it is nice to know that I can say, you know, I bought this game for the exclusive purpose of streaming it, and I never did. Oh my God, drives the back of the Xenomorph into the apron of the ring, and I never did, and I started to think I never would, and to me, felt like a colossal waste of money. But here we are, we're getting every single cent earned. It's all paying off here tonight as the Xenomorph starts doing some work on the limbs of Alan. On the outside, pulls him up, and he's gonna, threw him right into the orange steel steps. My God. And of course, now he whips him in there as well, right into the gut of Alan Wake, who of course is perhaps regretting writing this novel. Not maybe going how Alan expected, but he fights back on the outside. They do need to get back in the ring. This is a tournament. I will let you know. All the rules are applying in these matches. Uranagi to the Xenomorph on the outside. He's going to have to get him in there. Countouts apply, disqualifications apply here in the King of Reeloween tournament. Alan going up top. What's he got? Flying elbow to the Xenomorph. Hooks the leg. Could that be it? Is Alan going to the next round? No, the Xenomorph manages to kick out. It's going to take more than that. Maybe another shot at the springboard moonsault, but the Xenomorph scouts it, gets out of the way. Now, can it bring the momentum back to its advantage? Big fist to the gut. How do you feel about Tim Walls playing Crazy Taxi on stream with AOC? I feel really good about it. Hooks the leg. No, the Xenomorph kicks out. Alan's gonna have to do a little bit more than that to go to the next round. And you hear the WATCW fans, the hungry WATCW fans already chanting in the crowd, Frog Splash! Big 5-star Frog Splash from Alan Wake. Hooks the leg. Is he going to the next round? He is! Alan Wake manages to pull it off and defeat the perfect organism in our opening tournament match.
Alan Wake!
He does it. Wow, and a quick victory for him as well. I was talking earlier about an opening statement in this tournament. You know, you got a lot of guys and creatures. The perseverance, the tenacity, not giving up, hitting those amazing springboard moonsaults. And we'll say that was just good. And that's okay. You don't want to spend it all in the first round, because in theory, he would have 2 more matches before he could possibly be called the King of Reeloween. Speaking of kings, we got Dilly Tots in the chat. He said, "What the fuck is this?" Welcome back, baby. We've arrived in our one-night special. Maybe you didn't get the memo. That's okay. I was keeping it close to the chest for a long time. My big, spooky secret stream surprise. And now we're here, and I see the bitrate hits bedrock in Twitch Inspector, but I think we're okay for now. I'm watching that upload speed tonight because I saw some real concerning stuff before we got started. But I'm hoping it stays in the past. You know what I mean? If you need to be caught up to speed, let me tell you, this is the one night only return of WATCW. Don't start thinking you're going to start seeing this every month. You're not. You got to follow on Twitter to get the updates about this, or on Blue Sky, or on Threads, or even just subscribe to us on YouTube. I post the updates there. I'm very vigilant and consistent there. All right. This is the one night only return of WATCW. It's Reeloween Riot 2. He tried to do I don't think I have that shortcut. Sorry, feature. I don't know. All the socials are in the description, though. But yeah, Dilly don't do any of that stuff. And I don't blame him. Twitter's only getting worse by the second. Alan Wake goes to the next round. And just as quickly, it's time to decide who will meet him there. Pyramid Head versus Albert Wesker. Yes, it's true. We got a great show for you tonight, folks. The one and only stream of 2K24. Yes, we've got John Silent Hill versus Albert Resident Evil. Here we go. And now we're in New York, all over the world. Not just all over the country, I guess.
Is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from the edge of reality, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Punisher.
He's not quite a pyramid head, okay? But I think he's about as close as we could get. He's got sort of an angular hood on, you know? I would still say, for all my money, that's John Silent Hill. Or at least Jake Silent Hill. The great Red Punisher. And God, it feels like forever since we played Silent Hill 2, doesn't it? I miss it very much. I can't wait to play some more of that game. There's just so many exciting things that I have to accomplish this month, and this was one of them. John Silent Hill. Now this is an interesting matchup, right? These are two characters who are represented here purely for their life on the stream.
Weighing in at 239 pounds, Albert Wesker.
Two classic, legendary survival horror series, Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Not seen any crossover between them yet, but tonight we can make dreams happen. I've said it before, there are some things you can only see in WATCW, and I think this is one of them. Unless, I don't know, I guess both these guys are in Dead by Daylight, but you wouldn't see them in the same level ever, I don't think, right? That's because they're cowards, and we are very brave, and we push the envelope. Anything's possible here in WATCW. Now, Wesker, of course, we've seen this year in Resident Evil 1 Remake. We saw a little bit of him. And I got to tell you something. We might see somebody else from that game later tonight as well in the Final Girl Battle Royale Championship match coming up after this tournament. Well, people are talking a lot of shit to Albert Wesker. I don't think he is a fan favorite by any stretch of the imagination. Now Wesker's back. We'll see him again someday. I said I'd play the Chris side of that campaign, and I think that I will, and we'll probably play subsequent Resident Evil. So I think we've got plenty of Wesker to see left on this stream. But tonight, He's going to be represented in the next round of this, or the first round match of the tournament against Pyramid Head, who is, of course, a classic antagonist that we are dealing with right now via Silent Hill 2 Remake. Two survival horror villains who are finding a second life. Not on like the MMO, that's banned on Twitch, but they're finding a second life via these high-quality remakes that their respective studios are commissioning and publishing. Here we go, Wesker versus Pyramid Head. Now I know you Pyramid Head purists will be saying, what is he doing here? I don't see James Sunderland. We covered this on the stream. You know, he's meant to just be a specific manifestation of James's, but I don't know. I think there's probably a lot of things that Albert Wesker is dealing with and potentially needs to be punished for. So, you know, in keeping with the Silent Hill Homecoming interpretation of the character, he's here to unleash the skeletons in Wesker's closet, and I don't know that this arena is even big enough to contain them all. Huge power pop from Pyramid Head, who hooks the leg. Well, doesn't, but he goes for the pin, and Wesker's out at a 1 count. As strong and as scary as Pyramid Head is, it's going to take more than that to put Wesker down for a 3 count, brother. And now Wesker's twisting him up like a pretzel. What a move. I don't even know what you call that. Running knee by Wesker. I mean, these are two dirty, dirty dogs. Violent, unstable, and scary individuals. There's no telling what they're going to pull out of the bag to try to put the other down for the 3 count. Ooh, quick whip into the ropes. Whoa, what up? Wesker's kip up. He's been drinking that evil juice for sure, brother. He is moving way faster than I ever saw him moving in that remake. What a kick! What a kick! That was shades of Swerve Strickland there, and now he's already sizing up Pyramid Head for maybe the ending. What's he going for? A choke slam? Uranagi! A huge one! Hooks the leg, and could that really be it? Is Wesker going to meet Alan Wake in the next round? Unbelievable! Like it was nothing. Like it was unreal. Well, I don't know where James Sunderland is, but if he saw that, he might sleep a little easier tonight knowing that the Pyramid Head is unquestionably very killable and defeatable. Albert Wesker making short work of the Red Pyramid thing. Barely broke a sweat. And if I'm Alan Wake, I'm concerned. Because in the next round, we will indeed see Alan Wake versus Albert Wesker. AW versus AW, and I'm not talking root beer, son. We got Matt in the chat, another WATCW faithful, been asking time and time again, when's it coming back? You got to bring it back. I'm so glad he's here to see what could be, you know, I don't know, maybe the last WATCW stream ever, but I thought that a couple months ago too, so anything's possible. You see it right there. In the next round, we'll get Alan Wake versus Wesker. We've got a lot left to do and to prove before we get there. Oh, and I didn't give my credits out. Shout out to, let's see. Oh no, Albert Wesker I couldn't find. I downloaded that Wesker actually a long time ago, and I couldn't find whoever made him, so I'm so sorry, but you did a great job. But Pyramid Head by Bloody Dollface, hashtag 18102. Let's start this match. Oh no, I don't think I turned the entrance on. Oh no, did I not turn the entrances on? That's a problem for me. I really want to see the entrances. I have the entrances off by default in tournaments, and I don't really know why. Hold on, let me can we go back? No, come on. Quit. I think we can run that. Let me try that one more time, brother. That fucking moron. I saw him at Madison Square Garden tonight trying to rip his shirt off for the fucking MAGA heads. He couldn't do it. Amazing. All right, entrance on. Let's try that one more time. Art the Clown, shout out to Tatboy Grimm 78153. He just published that recently, and I was so impressed by how good it turned out. I had a completely different art downloaded and ready to use for this until I saw his, and I said, I gotta have that one. And then Beetlejuice by the Joker, hashtag 9807. I don't know why 2K puts these arbitrary numbers at the end of everybody's names. Seems unnecessary and annoying, but I want to make sure I get the full names in there if I'm shouting these people out. All right.
The following contest is a championship tournament round match. Making his way to the ring from your darkest fears.
Darkest fears.
Weighing in at 231 pounds are the Clown
Talking about ruling the box office, Art the Clown via Terrifier 3 is changing the infrastructure of horror cinema as we know it, doing incredible things. The superior clown movie this year, breaking and setting new records for unrated film. I still haven't seen Terrifier 3 yet because I'm a big poser. I really want to. I have a couple friends who have and have spoken quite highly of it, if that's your kind of thing. He said, yeah, I got issues, but mine got more biceps than you, son. Wesker looked incredible. I mean, I might have to change my pick. I was saying Alan Wake's my favorite, but Wesker just gave an unreal performance. Now, of course, Art the Clown having a lot of fun out here, but also representing the entirely wrong holiday here during Reeloween Riot in respect of his film hitting the box office now. I mean, why wouldn't you release a Christmas movie in October when you can make the kind of bank he's making? So, not for me to question or doubt. Oh, my God. And I actually, that makes me quite uncomfortable, to be honest with you. And we got Kit in the chat. Welcome back in. You're witnessing something that I had ended long before Kid had been watching the stream, so what a treat that you're here. It's the one-night return of my virtual wrestling league.
Limbo, weighing in at 245 pounds,
Beetle Joyce. It's the ghost with the most. It's the bioexorcist and sandworm wrangler, beloved and admired all throughout reality. Beetlejuice, don't say it more than... Oh my God, look at that flashbang warning on my camera there. Ah! Don't say it. Don't let me say it. I said it one time. I think I said it when I was shouting out the Joker hashtag 9807. So don't let me say it one more time, or this entire operation could go off the rails. He might show up. I'm telling you, and I'm warning you with peace and love. Coming down to the ring, these are two big stinkers, two little jokesters who don't mind manipulating poor innocent souls in an attempt of getting what they want. They exist in realms both mortal and non-corporeal, and they just look so dashing in black and white. I mean, what a natural matchup here. I'll be honest, Art the Clown, you know, if there was one individual I wouldn't want to get in here with, it's probably Art the Clown, capable of punishment and violence, so sadistic and upsetting. Shout out, huge running boot. What did I say? Did I lie? Would I lie to you? And a springboard elbow from Art, who's keeping the holiday red and white on tonight, but he's getting a big boot in return from, you know what? I'm just going to say, I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to say huge boot from Beetlejuice. Ooh, but a big fist to the gut right there. These two, God, I'm still stunned. Wow! So many springboard maneuvers tonight. I don't know. There's something about being a horror icon that makes you just want to hit those ropes and bounce backwards. Whoa! Caught Beetlejuice. Looked like he was going for some sort of spinning lariat. Instead became victim to a big running knee. Got to whip Art to the outside. And maybe that's smart. Let's restart things. But no, Art catches him on the apron. Big fist. And fans on the outside. I saw all those signs earlier. Those great broken textured sides. But Beetlejuice going for the sleeper is met with a stunner by Art the Clown. Look at, there's one right there looking like fucking Missing No in the audience. That's great. Let me tell you when I say this game ain't very good, I do indeed mean it. But that doesn't stop Beetlejuice from a sequence of rolling elbows. Hooks the leg on Art the Clown. WATCW official counting. Not quite. Just barely makes it to the 2. Goes for a running leg drop. Oh! Art the Clown with a huge drop kick. And now a springboard fist of his own. My, oh my. This one's a little ugly. Art the Clown, quite a shoot worker. He's going to try to finish Beetlejuice there. Is that going to be enough? Certainly not. No, Beetlejuice gets the arm up even after the 2 count. Holy fuck! The big split! The big split, is that enough? Hooks the leg on Beetlejuice once more. Is he out? And he is. Oh my God. These matches are so quick. Wow.
Here's your winner, the Clown.
And he's celebrating. I guess he's earned it just like that. Beetlejuice is out. You could say his name 10 times as far as I'm concerned. I don't think he's coming back to the King of Reeloween tournament. I'm very amazed. Let me tell you something. I ran some of these matches several times. You know, like I said, this game's pretty chaotic and pretty broken, and I wanted to make sure, you know, this was going to work. So I ran a couple different versions of this tournament just to see how it play out. And I've never seen it move this quickly. Of course it would do that when we're live. But look, maybe that's just strategy. The competitors know they've got other matches to compete in tonight. You don't want to give it 10 out of 10 in the first match and leave there winded and have to go on and face somebody like Albert Wesker in the next round. Art the Clown moves forward, defeating Beetlejuice in the opening bout. Who will meet him? We've got two great competitors here. Got to give shout out for Count Orlok to Baddest Monster Party, hashtag 44907, and Longlegs to Papillon, ZZZ, hashtag 15431. I was so excited that somebody made a Longlegs in this game. What a treat. Here we go. Now we're in Daytona Beach. This party can't be held in one location for too long, or else the Shadow Realm will split open and consume all of our souls. Speaking of which, now Count Orlok Nosferatu is a bit of an interesting outlier in this great collection of characters, because of course it is a call back, but it's also a bit of a call forward. Look at him. This actually is incredible how good this is.
From Germany, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Undead.
Count Orlok, of course, one of the longest established horror movie icons, but he'll also be a big player later this year in Robert Eggers' rendition of the film. And so, you know, I wanted to kind of capture the year in horror. You know, there was a lot of ideas, a lot of options here, but I just have a feeling I'm rolling the dice on this kid. I'm saying before the year's over, Nosferatu is going to be a huge player in the conversation of 2024 horror cinema. And I just thought, oh, what a flip, too. I mean, when he's got moves like that, how can you not include him? But I just thought I would call his shot for him. Look at that. Get it up so close. It looks amazing. Call a shot for him and say, let's get you in early and let's potentially put you up as the King of Reeloween. I mean, we'll see. You got to earn your keep there. But Count Orlok, Nosferatu, one of the OG cinematic vampires, entering the ring tonight before he, I believe Christmas is opening day on that movie later this year. Let's see if he can get the momentum rolling early with a big win over Longlegs here tonight. Oh, you got a screening date for it? Maybe. Probably not. Actually, I'm just going to tell you right up front, probably not, because I just will have no free time in December, most likely. But I appreciate you thinking of me. Speaking of box office horror sensations, is it the scariest movie of the year? Is it the scariest movie of the decade? Is it the scariest movie of all time? I'm not sure I'd say yes to any of those questions, but those questions were asked in regards to this man and his film, Oz Perkins' Longlegs, a movie that I did quite enjoy in spite of and he's got moves like none other. Look at him. He's fired up and ready to go. Ready to hail Satan and pay tribute to him tonight in the WATCW ring for the first time, making his debut, and he looks incredible. I did quite enjoy this movie. I look forward to watching it again. That'd make for a pretty good Halloween watch, I think. Here we go. These are two pale puppies here tonight. Meeting each other one-on-one. There you go. You see Nosferatu. He's ready to go. He's throwing fisticuffs. Longlegs keeping the jacket and jeans on. Full denim. The canal. Holy shit! Hits him with both heels like a jackrabbit. I don't think he saw that coming. And look at this. Look. Oh, Nosferatu. No way. Huge kick to the jaw. Unreal. Longlegs is just being made victim. Look at the core strength in that German suplex from Nosferatu to Longlegs. What a commanding start to this match. And now he's going for the big Black Widow arm lock there. Longlegs manages to fight out of it. He's going to have to fight a lot more than that if he's going to have any shot at proceeding in this tournament. Huge suplex from him, but the kip up, they love the kip ups in this. What's going on tonight? The springboard maneuvers, the kip ups, they love it. These guys have style that we didn't even see in their respective films, I believe. I never saw Nosferatu do a kip up. Not even in the, what's this? Herner Herzog film. What was that one? I don't remember. We talked about it on Really Scared with Adam Collins. It was great. I liked it a lot. Big knee drop from Longlegs to the back of Nosferatu's head, who hits him with the jackrabbit double stomp again. Wow, this vampire is nasty. Oh, and as I said, I think he's biting at Longlegs' face and neck. It's not even legal, ref. It's time to call for something. Get him out of there. Count him out. You can't just come out here and bite people. And that might be it, honestly. I think I might believe it. No. Longlegs kicks out, not even a 1 count. I don't know if that was just fighting spirit or if Nosferatu doesn't pack as much punch as it appears from this distance. But now he's going for the big choke on Longlegs. He's going to choke the life out of him. Of course, submissions are legal in this tournament. I haven't seen one yet. Another big stomp. And another big stomp. This Nosferatu kid's out of control. Going to the corner. What's he thinking? Oh, look at this. He's not even taking him seriously. He's all full of piss and vinegar. Double running knee to the back of Longlegs, who I think might be regretting the kick. Wait a minute. Where was that punch? That was an incredible moonsault. Didn't connect any of it, I'm afraid. And now here is Longlegs with the backdrop. He's going to have to do something huge to get momentum back in his favor. Wow, look at that. Like reverse flapjack. I don't know what you would call that. Oh, what's he thinking? Oh, drops Nosferatu on his head. What a move. Figure be safe and offer. Yeah, I appreciate that. In December, it's like, there's just too much to be done. You know what I mean? Oh, look at, he was going for a crossface on Count Orlok. Hits the ropes. At least the official was paying attention there. I am really excited to see Nosferatu. I know Robert Eggers been trying to get that movie made for a long time. Looked like he wouldn't pull it off. And now that it's here, it looks absolutely incredible. Oh my God, and Nosferatu cuts him open. Longlegs is bleeding and Nosferatu is feeding upon... Oh, that's disgusting. That's upsetting. And again, I don't really think it can be considered legal. Look, he's powered up. The blood of another running through his tummy. Longlegs has got to do something here. He's got those legs, and they are quite long. Big double underhook DDT. Hooks the leg, and could that be it? Where's that hand on the ropes? I'm not sure. It's over. As if there was any doubt. Longlegs is getting the fuck out of here. He's running to the... pack his bags, hit the bus stop, and get out of town. Nosferatu proving that he does deserve to be here. We haven't seen the film later this year, but nonetheless, he's doing Bill Skarsgård proud. Oh my God, and I would want nothing to do with that. That is a frightening face there. And it is indeed Nosferatu that will go to the next round to challenge Art the Clown here tonight for the title of King of Reeloween. A lot of quick matches here. You have to wonder whether the second round is going to be a bit more meticulous and a bit more challenging for these competitors. Alan Wake, Albert Wesker, Art the Clown, and Count Orlok, a.k.a. Nosferatu. Let's take it up. Let's start here. AW v. AW. And I think we could skip the entrances for this one. Let's just get the match started. Let's cut to the chase here. All the winners have looked very impressive so far, I have to say. Dilly Todd's is AW. That's an interesting observation. And Dilly Todd's one of the greatest competitors we've ever had the pleasure of seeing in this league. He wants in on this. Unfortunately, I've not made a Dilly Todd's in 2K24. I decided I wasn't going to stream this game long before I ever got around to it. This is indeed a completely different game, so I don't have all the same characters as you're used to seeing in good old WATCW. Here we go, running knee. Maybe one day, but maybe not, brother. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how tonight goes. Oh, a super kick to the jaw of Alan Wake from Wesker. Turns it into a German. Holy fucking shit. Wesker looking for complete global saturation. Wake just trying to find his wife, as so many horror game guys have been doing for years here. Oh, he's working those ropes. Everybody loves to work those ropes. Springboard clothesline. Great move from Alan Wake. Goes to hook the leg. Is it enough? 2 count. Wesker kicks out. Wesker kicks out. I want to thank everybody for joining here tonight. As I said at the very top, a lot of work went into this, believe it or not, even though I pulled so many of these characters from the community creations. A lot of work still went into making this possible tonight. I've been very excited. I did miss wrestling streams, even though I'm trying to convince you that they're not coming back full time, because they're definitely not. But I did miss them. Oh! Rams Alan Wake into the barricade. I wasn't sure whether anybody would give a shit that I was doing another one, so thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Wrenches Wake over the knee into the backdrop from Albert Wesker. I've been looking forward to this one all month. A huge elbow to the solar plexus of Wake, who's just getting beat like a government mule. He's going to have to turn it around if he's going to make it to the finals and become the king of Reeloween. Oh, look at this. Got him up like a scorpion face plant into the mat there on the outside. And they are going to have to get in the ring. You can get counted out. If there's a double count out, I have no idea what we would do in that instance. Here we go. Alan Wake putting him up. No! Wesker counters it. Another suplex. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty good, albeit busy weekend. Myself went to not one, but 2 fall festivals yesterday. Pumpkin patches, apple orchards, hay rides, corn mazes, all the works. We had a really spectacular time. Ate a lot of food, had a lot to drink, stayed up way past my bedtime, got home very late. Oh, another kick. We watched Trap, the M. Night Shyamalan movie, which I've been meaning to see. Heard it was pretty fun. And they weren't wrong. It was very silly. But I was entertained and enjoyed it nonetheless. Wouldn't mind seeing Josh Hartnett's Butcher here in this tournament. Maybe another year. Huge pile driver from Wake to Wesker, which is also the name of my favorite romantic fanfic, From Wake to Wesker. Maybe he'll write that one next as he tries to get out of the dark place. But first he's going to drop Wesker on his back on the apron. What a move. And I don't even know how Wesker had the spatial awareness to counter the next one. Throws Wake out of here, and he's juicing up. He's drinking that evil juice, brother. It's worth mentioning Alan Wake. You know, I think the only individual in this entire tournament who I wouldn't identify as being an evil person, unless that's actually Mr. Scratch we're looking at there, but I don't think it is. He just doesn't look quite as sweaty. Wow, look, sunset flip off the turnbuckle. Goes for the pin. Is that enough? Wesker kicks out. So I picked Wake as my early favorite to win the tournament, and maybe that's just the optimist in me. That's just because I want something to aspire to look up to believe in. And, you know, there's just so many villains and monsters occupying this tournament. Look at that sign, just plain white sign. You didn't write anything on it, you geek. Here's the suplex in that corner. And what is he doing? He's tuning something up there. That arm's ready to find a connection with Albert Wesker, but you gotta stay on him. After that quick victory over Pyramid Head, you gotta stay on Wesker because that man's got a lot of tricks in the bag, and he apparently can make short work of you. So he's crawling to the corner, looking for some reprieve, and Wake ain't gonna give it to him. Stomping on his chest, but Wesker back to his feet, goes for a big roundhouse kick, gets caught and put to the mat. Where's Wake sending him? He's got him in the chicken wing. Drops him on his back. Oh, is he going to go? Is it the frog splash? Has he got the big frog splash once again? Is he going to hit it? He's going for it. Wow, what the fuck was that? What was that maneuver? Shades of Stephanie McClure. Hooks the leg. Way kicked out. Oh my God, Wesker kips up. He kips up. How did he do that? Where did he find the light for that? What the fuck? Alan Wake, what are you doing? Huge Uranagi! Alan Wake accidentally clipped the ref's leg. I don't know what that was about. I want to think it was an accident. Maybe there is some Mr. Scratch in there. And Wesker perhaps wisely notices. I would have maybe gone for a pin after the Uranagi, but Wesker maybe realizes that ref ain't getting up anytime soon after that huge that block to his knee. And we might have to get another ref out here. Do we have any more in the back? Or do we just have enough money for one? Here goes Wesker again. Big elbow. And he's doing dirty work on it, but he's not going to be able to get a win. Maybe he's starting to life now. I don't know. Going to keep working on the limbs. Maybe Wesker's thinking of a potential submission finish in this. We haven't seen one all night, but I have it on good authority that some of these guys have some nasty holds in their repertoire. Where's he going? Springboard! Huge kick to the back of the head. Wesker is now in full control. Ref's on his feet. Holy shit! What a kick to his back! And now what is he doing? What has he got? Another choke slam? Uranagi? What's Wesker thinking? No, this is it! The submission! He's going for the one-handed choke! And the ref's calling for it! The ref's calling for it! The ref just called for it! Wake is out!
Here is your winner, Wesker.
I don't know where that decision came from. I didn't see Alan Wake tap. He certainly didn't go in for the pin. I don't know if he just choked the goddamn life out of him. I will have to trust the WATCW officiating there in the ring, but it seems to me that Alan Wake was down for the count, and the ref thought the only logical thing to do was call it. Wesker, I told you somebody had a good submission hold in this, and Wesker proven he's one of those people with that one-handed submission choke. And just like that, I can't believe how quickly we're moving here, folks. Just like that, Albert Wesker is going to the finals in the King of Reeloween tournament. Who is going to meet him there? Wake's lucky that choke wasn't followed up with a right-o charge. That was a hell of a move. I'm still stunned that the ref called it there. Again, I didn't see a submission, I didn't see a pin, but that was that. Look, Wesker's in the finals now, and he got there quickly, making short work of some great survival here, horror legends. And now this is interesting. I kind of like this because over here we sort of have our stream bracket, right? These are gaming icons. Now we're going down to cinema icons here. Art the Clown versus Count Orlok Nosferatu. This should be a nasty one. These two looked very impressive in their opening round matches, and it's just so exciting when you see somebody who's that committed and that dangerous. You know, the idea of seeing them face off is just so exciting. And the void above beckons. I don't know where the ceiling of the WATCW theater went, and a huge running knee from Nosferatu! To Art, wasting no time. Nosferatu knows he's in there right now with maybe the most dangerous individual of the tournament, and he's going to go for a submission move of his own, but Art quickly counters out of it with a leg drop. Running knee from Orlok again. Orlok has to see what Art the Clown's achieving here in the box office these past few weeks, and he has to know that the masses are hungry for great horror cinema. In spite of dumb... Another springboard move! In spite of dumb think-piece articles coming out about horror fatigue at the box office, which I don't know if that has ever happened, if there's any demonstrable case of horror fatigue. Holy shit! The double stomp! Another kip up from Nosferatu! These cats love to kip up. Couple strikes from Nosferatu. I'll tell you this, there's no horror fatigue here tonight. These guys are showing that it is thriving now more than ever. Look at him. He's like playing games with them. Another knee into the lariat on the outside. Hitting him with that spotlight. Hopefully not too bright. He is allergic to sunlight and presumably any sort of ultraviolet rays. Here we go. No countouts tonight, please. That was an old staple. Dilly Todd's nose. Dilly Todd's nose. Oh shit! As well as anybody, those old countouts in season 1. We don't want to see that tonight. Is that enough? No, Art the Clown kicks out, and Art's got to be really just beside himself, not used to being on the receiving end of so much punishment, the way that he's getting from Count Orlok. Nosferatu here tonight. Oh, they're going to the ground game, rolling around in that death roll like a fucking Florida Gator. We were in Daytona Beach earlier. I didn't see where this match was happening. Playing games with him. Where's he sending him over his head? Is he going to try to pin him there? No! Whoa! Did you see that? He was spitting some blood up. Was that some long leg blood? Some leg blood? He still had stashed in his lip, you know, like a zin, right? That's what the kids do these days. They like to zin it out. Oh, Art the Clown. Oh my God, he's biting his nose! He's biting Art's nose! This dude's a freak, and I would still say and submit, I don't think any of this shit is ring legal. If Wesker got an automatic win with that chokehold, I don't see how gnawing at your opponent's nose doesn't potentially do the same. Close onto the corner. Art the Clown's got to stay on him. Oh, and look at this. This dastardly bastard. Removing the turnbuckle in the top left corner. Kip up from Nosferatu. Art the Clown bending the rules. Oh! Rams him in the corner. Art the Clown victim to his own evil machinations. Unreal Olympic Slam from Art the Clown to Count Orlok. This is getting interesting. Jesus! Barrel roll off the top rope and outside the ring. I knew this would be a nasty one, and folks, it is not disappointing yet. One of these two is going to the finals to challenge Albert Wesker for the title of King of Reeloween. Only one gets to take that home. For the first ever and perhaps the last ever. I can't possibly guarantee we'll ever do this again, but I am loving it right now, folks. Ooh, what's going on? Now here's Art the Clown, the kick of strong style, I guess. Double boot to the back of Orlok. He's going to try to finish it there. Is it enough? Hooks the leg! No, gets the shoulder up. Everybody's signaling to you. We'll notice, you know, for all of 2K24's faults and shortcomings. Oh, the big split! No one's become a frozen statue in the audience like 2K22. Is that enough? It is! The big split. Art the Clown defeats Count Orlok, and he's going to the finals to challenge Wesker. Unbelievable. Matches don't like run quite as long on this as they did in 2K22, do they? We saw like some real fucking marathons in 2K22 pretty much almost every night. But this tournament's running, making good time, and I'm not really mad at that. You know what I mean? Because some of those wrestling streams can also get pretty long. Here we go. Here we go. Now, don't worry. I don't want to raise concerns. There are other matches after the tournament. I've got some other. I'm still cooking. If you trust me, if I'm still cooking. So I hope you're hungry because I got a couple snacks after this tournament. Don't worry. This is just the opening sequence of bouts tonight. But I don't want to underplay or downplay just how important this is, because here we go. We're already in the finals of the King of Reeloween tournament. Albert Wesker will be taking on Art the Clown to determine who is worthy of that championship. And let's turn the entrances back on. I want to see sort of the championship pre-roll. We got our you know what? These matches have been so quick. Let's go ahead and turn the specials to slow and the finishers to slow. Let's really make them work for it. Okay, we got our arena. That's fine. All right, I think we're ready for this. I want to see that championship face-off, right? The title's on the line. Let's go ahead and give this the bravado and the ceremony that it deserves, because here we go. Albert Wesker, King of Reeloween, versus Art the Clown. Who is taking the crown? Who is sitting in that throne tonight in the championship final round here, I guess, in Sacramento, California? We don't have to watch the full entrances. We've seen these entrances before. But I want to see kind of the championship standoff. If it does it, I don't know. I can't pretend to, like, know this game super well.
In the championship tournament.
That's right.
And is for the super rated R hardcore ultra-violent triple crown universal championship.
That's right. Tell him.
Making his way to the ring from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 239 pounds, Albert Webster.
And with that many adjectives, how could you not want a championship like that? Wow, this is incredible. And it ain't doink. It could never be doink. I bet Wesker wishes it
And
was
his
dark.
opponent from your darkest fears, weighing in at 231 pounds, are the Clown.
Here he comes. He wants the super duper hardcore rated X ultra violent Grand Prix championship, whatever it's called. He's going to the ring. Let's see that bell. I'm hoping it does the championship face-off. That's why we kept the entrances design. Yeah, here we go. There's your first good look at the WATCW King of Reeloween Championship. No credits or thanks to be given for that one. That was made by yours truly, naturally. Oh, what's going on? We're looking to the ramp? Okay, there he is. That's what it's all about, the orange and black championship tonight. Who is taking that home? Wesker looking dialed in, focused. Art the Clown ferocious and disgusting as per usual. Here we go. Big fight feel as these two lock up in the ring. We've seen a lot of quick and decisive bouts tonight. Wesker with that huge choke finish in the last one. That's going to be the move to beat if you're Art the Clown. You do not want to see yourself getting caught in that chokehold. Springboard kick to the head of Albert Wesker. You cannot let him get that off because apparently it's like an instant game over. Oh, what's that? Over the ropes. Big kick. He's so acrobatic. Where did he learn to do those kinds of moves? How much evil juice do you have to drink? Oh my god. Oh god. A volley of roundhouse kicks to the chest of Art the Clown, who somehow finds the energy to get out of the corner before he gets hit with something else there. Here tonight at Reeloween Riot Ii. Uh-oh. And he's going for another choke. Oh my god. I thought the ref was calling for it again. I was going to say something. The fix is in. But no, he gets out. Art the Clown gets out of that reverse chokehold. I don't know what the grip strength is of Albert Wesker. He's got a great, powerful, beautiful grip. Springboard drop kick to the back of Wesker, who shakes it off and rolls out of the ring. Smart move. But Art the Clown's going to meet him out there. Ooh! Hip toss to the mat. Kip up by Art! I don't know. I want to see a slasher villain do a kip up in one of these movies now, because apparently they all know how to do it. Lifts him up in the fireman's carry. He's going to take him to the barricade. Oh, whoa! Runs the back into the barricade. Art the Clown gaining control here tonight. I know they confirmed a Terrifier 4. Drives him into the ring post. Owie. Another kip up. Now, I would believe that Albert Wesker maybe has done a kip up in one of these games. Uh-oh, he's going to catch him slipping. No, kind of embarrassing. He did have to drop on Art the Clown. Failed to capitalize, I would say. But does get him a big uppercut and another hip toss there. Ooh, good block by Art the Clown. Unfortunately, once again, uh-oh, here we go. Another reverse chokehold. Is this one going to be enough? No, no, no. He's getting out, but that is so smart. The ring tactician, Albert Wesker, already putting pressure on the neck, applying pain there. Oh, another huge kick. Because he knows he wants to, it's proven. He gets that one-handed choke in, and it's over. So he's already starting to put pressure on the neck of Art the Clown. Oh, back and forth we go, folks. Who wants it more? Who's got what it takes? Who's going to sit on the Reeloween throne tonight? Busts Art the Clown open, and he's going sicko style. He's putting him up on the top rope. Oh, fuck! I thought maybe he'd get him with some sort of superplex or avalanche maneuver, but no. He just punches him right in his fucking clown face. Oh, but he's got a huge rolling kick waiting for him on the outside. This is back and forth. This is competitive. And now Wesker is busted open. Wesker is leaking that evil juice all over ringside, brother. Wesker's been sampling that T-virus already. That's true. We have a great wellness program here on WATCW. Holy shit! The powerbomb into the fucking rolling knee! Art is getting freaky out there. He's competing at a level that I haven't seen in ages. Rolls Wesker in the ring. I pin him right now. Oh, he got greedy. Springboard moonsault and he got caught. What's Wesker got waiting for him? He gets into the... No, there it is! Here it is again! Oh, he goes to the Uranagi. I thought it was that big choke maneuver, but that might still be enough. Middle of the ring. Does Art kick out? He does. Art somehow finds... Oh, Wesker can't believe it. He's beside himself. He's distraught. It's getting shades of Chris Redfield in a volcano. And you're hearing those chants. The WATCW faithful want them to fight forever. And at this pace, they just might. Here we go, Art delivering elbow after elbow. But I gotta tell you that Uranagi might be the huge deciding maneuver, even if it didn't get the pinfall. It's putting a lot of pressure on the neck of Art the Clown. Big kick, though. Big kick. Goes for the pin. Out at 1. Wesker out at 1. What's it going to take to keep this guy down for a 3 count? Art the Clown's going to try to figure it out. Another series of elbows and knees. I'm going to need another beer. This stressed me out. There it is. The big split. The big split. The big split. Does he have it? No! Wesker kicks out of the big split. Kip up. Springboard. Holy fucking shit. What's it going to take to stop this guy? A kick to the chin. Kick to the back of the head. Unbelievable. Wesker can't be stopped. He can't be killed. But Art the Clown's gonna try. Oh, shit. Here we go. Back and forth. Another chop to the chest of Art. He hits him back. Another slap. Hey, hey, hey. Boo. Hey. Boo. I don't know. I guess they're both boos, really. I don't know that no matter who wins, I think we all lose at this point with these two sadistic freaks competing for the title here tonight. Back and forth. Who is going to overcome this feat of strength? Here we go. Yeah! They're going a volley of punches back and forth. They're so evenly matched. They're so evenly evil. Who is going home as the king of Reeloween? Tonight they can both barely stand. They're bruised. They're bloody. They're beaten. Oh! Huge lariat from Art to Wesker. What the hell was that? Springboard elbow. Does he have what it takes? He does! Huge split, but Wesker rolls out of the way. Wesker's not taking that second split. And that definitely saved his life. Huge rolling kick to the chin of Art. And he's going to size him up. Wesker's calling for it. Could this be the big move? He's going for it again. No, not the choke. Uranagi! Uranagi hooks the leg. Is he the king? Is he winning? He is! Albert Wesker wins with a second Uranagi. And he is being crowned the king of Reeloween.
Super rated R hardcore.
Oh my goodness.
Violent triple crown universal champion
Wesker gets the title after an incredible final round match. I mean, look, you don't have to like it. You certainly couldn't love it. But you can't doubt that he earned every bit of that tonight. From Pyramid Head to Alan Wake to Art the Clown. 4-star amazing match. Albert Wesker is crowned the very first king of Reeloween. Unbelievable, and what a great final contest back and forth. I was convinced several times that the other competitor had it, but it is indeed Wesker who will be taking that title home tonight. Unbelievable. What a tournament. What a showing. Terrific stuff. There he is. Look at this. The winner of King of Reeloween, Albert Wesker. We certainly have not seen the last of this guy at What Real Entertainment. There are going to be many encounters with him to come, and I'm all the more frightened by him, understanding that when I see him next, I'm going to be looking at the King of Reeloween. Look at that lineup on the right. Pyramid Head, short work, like it was nothing, in spite of everything we've seen Pyramid Head accomplish this month on this stream. Such a frightening figure. Wesker made very short work of him. Alan Wake, a little bit more competitive, but hit him with that huge one-handed chokehold, and the ref had no choice but to call it immediately, barely concerned for Alan's safety. And then a very, very brutal and bloody back-and-forth final contest with Art the Clown. Exactly what I hope to see, but Wesker is indeed the greatest competitor here tonight and the very first, and potentially only, King of Reeloween. Congrats to Albert Wesker. Incredible stuff. Now, folks, I assured you, and I wasn't lying, we've got plenty more lined up for you tonight. The fellas had their fun, but now it's the ladies' turn. I mentioned Stephanie Facour earlier at Halloween Havoc here in NXT tonight. Her and Julia put on a spectacular tag team match. What's her name? Roxanne Roxanne Perez. Sorry, the pumpkin's getting to me. Roxanne Perez, she's a legend. A great night already for Halloween women's wrestling, but I've got something. Oh, what a weird coincidence. There's Halloween Havoc right there. Let me tell you something, brother. Can you look at this screen actually for a second? Look at the cool spider webs on the barricade there. Let me just say once again at 2K, y'all are really dropping the ball because that creepy spider web barricade is not available in custom arenas. And what a shame and what a loss for all of us that I couldn't put it in the Reeloween Theater tonight. Truly a shame. Also, again, sorry to Roxanne Perez for briefly forgetting your name. You're the prodigy. You're the GOAT. Love you. All right. Here we go. We're going to Reeloween Riot. And we're going custom, baby, because it's the final girl battle royale. All right. Title match on. Let's see here. Let me just get our girls in here real quick. We've got Abigail. We've got Ellen Ripley. We've got... everybody will get their credits tonight as well. We've got... Oh, shit. You might need to flip the switch. You might need to throw the alarm because the WATCW hag is making her debut tonight. That's something else I made a very long time ago. We got Jill Valentine. Let's see. Who else we got here in the Final Girl Battle Royale tonight? We've got Mara Forrest. We've got Maxxine fucking Minx in here. Who else we got? Not Yuki Kono. We got Sienna Shaw. And there we go. We got Saga Anderson, whose overall seems way lower than everybody else's. I don't know what that's all about. But there's no time. All right, we got... Let's get Samantha Irvin in as the ring announcer. She'll be dearly missed. Recently just left WWE. Another icon. All right, we got title match on. Arena Championship. No, there's no... I definitely don't have Yuki Kono in this game. That's definitely not possible. Even though she is so iconic. The Final Girl Battle Royale is beginning. Look at this. 8 iconic women. So sorry for Saga getting the Mike Wazowski treatment. Here we go. Oh, no. She's gone. Just like that. She's gone. Get the tweet out here. Now we're in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout-outs to Hot Atlanta. Here we go. This is going to be an interesting one, folks. I don't know anything about Yuki Kono, but I love her. I miss her so much. This is the 8-woman Final Girl Battle Royale.
And it's for the super rated R, hardcore, ultra violent,
Tell 'em.
Triple Crown Women's Championship.
That's right.
Making her way to the ring from wherever she wants. The Undead Princess.
The Undead Princess, otherwise known as Abigail. Made by Stone Cold follower DE hashtag 68268. What? Oh, hell yeah. Abigail comes to the ring. I really enjoyed this movie, by the way, from earlier this year. The little vampiress enters the WATCW ring for the first time. Let me tell you a little something about tonight's match. This is an 8-woman battle royale. Not to be confused with battle royal. This ain't no over-the-top rope nonsense. This is going to be elimination style, no disqualification, falls count anywhere. WATCW classic. 8 women come in. Only one will remain, and she will be the very first WATCW Final Girl Champion. Elkin Ricky? Ellen Ripley, perhaps. Shoutouts to My Angela Music. Hashtag 38935 from the community space for putting up the only Ellen Ripley creator wrestler I saw there. I was surprised. I thought it'd be more. Now, it's not Amanda Ripley. And it's not, what was her name? Kaylee Spade's character for Alias Rain. But it is Ellen Ripley. And, you know, again, a huge year for the Alien franchise. Huge year for Xenomorphs. Except Xenomorph didn't look so hot in the Reeloween, King of Reeloween tournament. Lost in the opening round to Alan Wake. Ellen Ripley, though, of course, Ripley and the Alien are not really friends. Like, I don't think she was probably sad to see that. So, all the same, though, she's going to try to restore honor to her series and her side of the multiverse here at Reeloween Riot tonight. And, I mean, I think she'll have her work cut out for her, but who better than her? Truly one of the bona fide final girls in this. What is she our final girl? Also got really hot all of a sudden. Throw the switch! Folks, we've been on Hag Watch for a long time, and we've had to worry about it, but now more than ever, we're not on Hag Alert Code Red, we're on Hag Alert Code Black. The WATCW Hag has finally made her on-stream debut. Oh my god, and she's so scary. That's right, thank you. Throwing the Hag Alert, she's levitating the cameraman! The WATCW Hag. No credits need to be given. No flowers handed out for this one because I have committed crimes. I have sinned. Forgive me, for I have given the WATCW Hag a physical form and this corporeal realm. I have enabled her to continue her evil across dimensions and enter the ring tonight for the first time against 7 other competitors. I don't even know if it's fair to call her a potential final girl. Typically, she's the one that the girls would be running from. But now she's entering the ring under the fall of night, under the threat of madness. The WATCW Hag is here. Alert. Alert. An on-stream staple of the channel here and of many of the games we've played. She represents all the hags that we have dealt with. The large marges, as Dilly Tots would say. There she is. She's removed the hood. No hoods in the ring, though. At least have a little decency there. Too bad Mother Gooseberry couldn't make it tonight. Now, did I look in the community creations to see if somebody had done a Gooseberry? Yeah, obviously I did. Of course I fucking did. Nobody's done it. I might have to do the honors. USA. There she is, looking with what Wesker has already accomplished on the stream tonight. Maybe creating a little momentum, even though, again, Wesker and Valentine, certainly not friends, not anymore. Jill Valentine, Jukey Jill, is making her WATCW debut here tonight. We've seen so many Resident Evil heroes in WATCW in the past. Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Rose Winters. But Jill Valentine finally gets to make her debut here tonight and perhaps become the very first final girl in WATCW history. But God, is her work going to be cut out for her? Just look at the lineup that's forming there at ringside. Jill Valentine, of course, by Bloody Dollface, hashtag 18102. Same person who made Pyramid Head. What a legend.
Atlanta, Georgia, Mary Foster.
Of course, you might recognize her from Crow Country, one of my favorite games this year. You've never seen her rendered in so much detail. And I don't have to shout at anybody for this, because this is a WATCW original. Mara Forrest. We've seen her battle all sorts of sick fucking freaks in the name of truth and justice and saving the world past, present, and future. Now Mara Forrest enters the ring for the very first time here in WATCW. I loved Crow Country. That was such a blast. It's been a pretty good year of games for the stream. When I look back at it in hindsight, we've had a lot of fun. Crow Country was a really good one. And another heroic character, probably highly inspired perhaps by Jill Valentine. So what an opportunity for Mara to get in here tonight and mix it up with one of the OG survival horror heroes. Heroines, perhaps.
And from Houston, Texas, Maxxxine.
Maxxine's here. Maxxxine. She's a fucking movie star. Not all hags are larges or marges, but they tend to be haggish. So sorry to speak out of turn. I just get so excited that we have a hag here finally. Maxxxine Minx, of course, starred of Maxxxine, also featured in X a few years ago, and sort of quasi-featured in Pearl. The central character of a horror exploitation slasher trilogy. And although I maybe personally didn't care a whole lot for Maxxxine this year, no doubt about it, she is the moment. She is all of us, and it would be such a shame to spotlight women in horror this year without including Maxxxine here tonight. And she is such a star. Look at her. The audience is going nuts. They love her. They love to see her. And what an amazing accolade to add to her IMDb as the WATCW final girl here tonight. What a treat that would be for her. What a lineup we got here tonight, folks. Don't ever say I don't treat you. This is going to be absolute chaos once the bell rings, I hope you know. The hair doesn't know what it's doing. Yeah, you know, some things they improved on in the last 2 years of game design. Hair physics, maybe not it. And a lot of things they didn't improve on as well. Here we go. Sienna Shaw, one of my favorite modern final girls of horror cinema. Like I said earlier, I haven't seen Terrifier 3, but I love this character in Terrifier 2. And from everything I understand, she really brings the thunder in the third film in that trilogy. Gonna attempt to do the same thing tonight. Sienna Shaw, shout out to Redman, hashtag 83877. I didn't shout out Maxxxine Minx, also by Christian Pablo, hashtag 41339. What an amazing lineup of women in horror here tonight. Sienna Shaw going to try to carry that legacy forward, enjoying a lot of success at the box office tonight via Terrifier. Art the Clown didn't quite get it done, made it all the way to the finals, but came up short against Albert Wesker. Sienna Shaw, of course, no fan of Art the Clown's, and I bet she would just be so happy to do what he couldn't and bring gold home tonight at Reeloween Riot Ii, brother. She better hope it's on her side. Who's out next? I don't even know. I've lost track. There's just so many characters in this one.
And their opponent
here we go.
From Seattle, Washington, Anderson.
Another one I don't have to give credit anywhere because I made this Saga Anderson a long time ago, back when I thought I was definitely going to do a season 2 in this game. you might have seen earlier. There's a couple characters I had started on, but didn't quite make it. Don't know if I ever will, because this game is a fucking headache. But luckily we managed to pull everything together tonight, at least for Reeloween Riot, because it was just so important to me. Saga Anderson. Worth also mentioning, Alan Wake 2 has more DLC out right now. The Lake House DLC just came out, and apparently it fucking rocks. I don't doubt it, because everything related to that game fucking rocks. Look at this. Look at this ring. This is insanity. If you had done this in 2K22, everybody would be like a mannequin in the audience right now. Everybody would be frozen and super low polygon. So if I had to give credit to anything in this game, they at least improved upon that. And that might just honestly be the fact that this is a PS5 game and a PS4 game. I don't know. Yeah, I got to play that. What's going on, Mara? I got to play that Alan Wake 2 DLC. I have no idea when I'm going to do that. Probably not until next month. And that's fine, but I can't wait to do it because I heard it's great. Look at this. Where do I even start commentating on this one, folks? 8 women out here. Mara Force coming in with a fluorescent light tube, smashes it on Sienna Shaw. Maxxine's already down in the corner. There's broken pieces of glass all over the ring. Let me just review the rules here in case I didn't make it clear before. Again, this is 8 women elimination style. There's no need to break up other pinfalls or submissions because the goal is to be the last one standing. German from Ellen to Abigail. No disqualification here. Anything goes. You can use the weaponry as you please. You see the refs going out there to perhaps count that submission because this is falls count anywhere. You can get a pin or submission outside the ring, on the stage, on the ramp. I don't care. Point is, only one woman gets to remain here at the end. And it could be any of these 8. We got the Hag, Saga Anderson from Alan Wake 2, Mara Forrest from Crow Country, Abigail from, Abigail, I ain't talking Sister Abigail, of course. Shout out to the White 6, though. We got Maxxxine Minx, we got Ellen Ripley, we got Jill Valentine, and we got Mara Forrest with another fluorescent light tube. Oh, Ellen saw that come and said no shot, hit her with the running forearm, and she's going real crazy style on the outside. Ain't it easy to call a match of this magnitude with this many competitors in it? It'll get easier as we whittle things down. Right now, I'm seeing Sienna Shaw giving Saga Anderson a big, I thought it was going for the atomic chair drop, but still, what a maneuver on the outside. The Hag, the WATCW Hag, baby, tied up with Maxxxine. Minx, Jill Valentine, and Mara Forrest. I mentioned earlier, I gotta believe, you know, Jill Valentine, one of the founding figures in survival horror. Mara Forrest, gotta be appreciating the opportunity to tie it up with her, but she's gonna go for Ellen Ripley for now. Ellen, not really somebody who got a lot of attention on this. Well, we did actually play as Ellen Ripley, now that I think about it, in the DLC. That did happen, so it counts. But much love to Amanda Ripley, whose story will continue, presumably, in Alien Isolation 2. I can't wait, because I remember not being super satisfied with the ending of Alien Isolation, as much as I enjoyed that game. Ellen Ripley, I mentioned, going for the pin on Mara Forrest. Where's the ref at? He's over there. Everybody's on the outside. It's madness, it's chaos, a fluorescent light tube going towards the ring. I do love that they added fluorescent light tubes as a weapon in this, because WWE definitely will never, ever include fluorescent light tubes in their matches. And, that's fine with me. I don't really need them to, but that's an interesting addition by the 2K team. A lot of interesting decisions with this game post-release. Ellen Ripley, what's she looking for? She's got the table. Ripley's got the table. Where she's taking it. She's going to set it up on the outside. Maxxxine Minx immediately knocks it down. It's pure fucking mayhem out here. Jill Valentine. Let's take a look at Jill and Saga in the ring. Two survival horror heroes for sure. Saga Anderson, somebody I suspect we'll see plenty of more of on this stream at one point, and Jill Valentine, it's true as well. Ripley rolled in the ring, breaks the light tube over the Hag's head. Maxxxine Minx. What's that pin? What's that pin? Mara Forrest just eliminated Abigail. I didn't even see what happened there. There's just so much going on. Abigail's out. What a shame. I love that film. I thought that was a lot of fun. That little vampire princess. And she's going to have to limp back, and, she's just going to have to go home, unfortunately, with no championship to account for. That's fine. I'm sure she has plenty of other things to be proud of in life. Saga going for the pin on Jill, not even getting the 1 count. What a lineup we have here tonight. Again, don't say I never did nothing for you. Oh, huge clothesline from Ripley to Maxxxine. Well, I can tell you it's clear, whether it's on this channel, whether it's at the box office, horror is thriving. It's a good time to be spooky, and women totally dominating it. Wow, look at that drop kick off the top to show Valentine. Whew, I need some water. Sienna Shaw with the barbed wire bat. Sienna Shaw through the barbed wire bat at the forehead of the Hag. That was crazy. One of my favorite things they did add to this game is that you could throw weapons now, and it is so funny because there's seemingly no real range on how far you could throw it. So if they're super far away, it doesn't matter. The weapon still flies, it defies gravity, and locks onto them. It's really good. There's definitely things they've added to this that I think are pretty great. Oh wait, Sienna Shaw going for the cover on Ellen Ripley. Shoulder up at 1. Maxxxine taking her turn with the Hag. Certainly not a popular one. Sunset flip and going for the pin. Ref dives in. Is the Hag out? Did Maxxxine do it? She did! The Hag's out! You hate to see it, a WATCW original like that. A local legend like the Hag certainly thought, after tormenting our channel and me personally for so long, probably thought she had a lot to prove and accomplish here tonight. But the Hag will be returning to the back. Hagwash is officially concluded for the night. We're down to Hag Alert Yellow, I would say. Please resume activity as normal. Look out! Hurricane Rana from Mara to Ellen. Is Saga dead? I don't know. Let me look out over there. Maybe so, because Sienna's going for the pin. And Sienna might be my favorite for this. She is just brutal. Saga's definitely out. I don't know what happened to her, but you noticed it before me, and she is out of here. We're down to Maxxxine, Mara, Ellen, Sienna, and Jill. We're whittling down here. Oh, look what's going on. Oh, Ellen Ripley's got the arm bar. But wait a minute, Mara's making the cover on Maxxxine. Maxxxine kicks out. Sienna gets out of the arm bar. You don't envy the referee in this match. You almost think you need 2 or 3 to try to cover all this. There's presumably going to be stuff he misses. You have a pin versus a submission like that. You can only pay full attention to one. You're going to miss something. But we'll try our best to keep eyes on the situation here at the commentary desk. Not that we have any influence or ability to do anything about it, but we'll just try to make sure we can call all the action at home. Ellen Ripley with a huge, I thought it was going to be a pedigree, more of like a underhook suplex. Tamara out there. Now it is Maxxxine putting Sienna Shaw in the tree of woe. But not if Jill can't. Wow, facebuster! Facebuster to Jill! Hooks the leg. Sienna's out of the tree. Jill's been eliminated by Maxxxine Minx. Oh, big boot by Sienna. And I think Ellen Ripley just lobbed a fucking light tube at Mara Forrest in the bow. She gets a huge D for her efforts. Now Mara's going to go to try to eliminate Ellen on the outside. And it's enough. That needs enough. Ellen's out. We're already down to 3. Maxxxine Minx, Sienna Shaw, and Mara Forrest. Who is going to be our final girl tonight here at Reeloween Riot 2? Jill left her dead on the ground and she just stayed down. Was that a double team on Mara? I was looking at the chat. Mara rolls out. Very smart. Mara, despite being so fresh and so new here in the horror scene, has great ring instincts. Gets out. The team drop. Gets out of there before anybody can make the pin. And now it's Sienna and Maxxxine in the ring. Barbed wire bat in the ring. And what? Oh, Mara just found another barbed wire bat. Shades of Negan. Oh my god, she swung that thing with full intent but didn't connect. Sienna goes for the... She just threw that fucking projectile barbed wire bat at her. Unreal, man. Dusted off her boots, and I think I see some blood on the dress of Mara Forrest. I don't know if it's hers or somebody else's, but this has been just brutal, vicious, ugly, nasty, mean. Hooks the leg on Sienna. Is it enough? Maxxine's waiting to see who gets up. No! Barely the one. And this is straight up triple threat now. It's anybody's match here tonight, I believe. Oh, whips Mara into the steps. Whips Sienna Shaw into the steps. But no, Sienna gets out of there quickly. And she's going to... Oh, shit. No way, brother. Sienna's going to drop her on her head. The blood rushing. Boom! Vertical suplex. Mara tries to capitalize. Doesn't connect at all and gets made a fool. I don't think that's blood on her dress. I think that's her skin clipping through it. That can't be comfortable. What's Sienna thinking? Boom! Hooks the leg. Is Mara out? Is Mara finished? No! Kicks out at 2. Look out, Maxxine's got a light tube! Smashes the light tube on Sienna's back, and maybe that's going to do it. You would think it would be enough. Is it, though? No, we've seen Sienna endure a lot more torture than that. Sienna's gone up against Art the fucking clown and lived to tell the tale. You're going to have to do more than a light tube to put her down for a 3 count, Maxxxine. Ooh! Drop the neck across the knee. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Ooh, big elbow to Maxxxine. Lock up in the outside. These ladies don't have any time to get in the ring. And even after just simple... Oh, is that enough? No! Ooh, you can start to feel the desperation between these women. They're having such a hard time. And that's just the thing. These are all survivors. These are all heroes of their respective horror stories. And they've been taught to endure, to persevere, and to fight. And how do you put each other down, understanding what it takes to get here? I think they're just trying to end this as soon as possible. Mara's now in the ring. Oh, Maxxxine going crazy with the the tilt-a-whirl on Sienna. Now Mara's taking the opportunity to showboat, get a little bit of her mojo back in the ring. Maxxxine comes in, and what's she going to get for it? Ooh, could it be? Oh! That might be a broken arm. Overextend there from Maxxxine, who wisely rolls out. She's going to need to heal up. Mara throws her right the fuck back out. This is chaotic. The kick was brutal. This is so chaotic. Barbed wire bats. Mara found one. She's going to the outside. Maxxxine sizing up Sienna. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the drop into the kick. The boot to the jaw. She's going to go for the elimination. Is Mara out? No! Mara kicks out at 2. Unreal. These women won't stay down, and of course they won't. That's their entire thing. They know how to endure and to persevere. Whoa! What a slam maneuver! Shades of the old Blue Thunder Bomb there. And now Maxxxine. Oh, sunset flip! He's going to count it on the ramp. Is Mara out? She is. I saw the boots tripling in the air. Mara Forrest is out. It's Maxxxine. It's Sienna. Maxxxine versus Terrifier. And we're headed back to the ring finally. One-on-one. Oh, brother. Who is going to be WATCW's first final girl? Whoa! What was that? The old, what do you call that? Like the old page turner back in the day? Hooks the leg. Is Sienna out? She is! Damn! Sienna was my pick, and she made it all the way to the finals, you would say, just like Art the Clown. But Maxxxine takes it.
Super rated R, hardcore, ultra violent, triple crown, women's champion, Maxxxine.
That's right. She's a fucking movie star, and now she's a wrestling champion. Maxxxine fucking Minx is the first ever WATCW final girl here tonight at Reeloween Riot 2, and she definitely earned the ability and the right to call herself that, outlasting 7 incredible competitors and a very violent, very chaotic bout. The weaponry at play here: barbed wire bats, fluorescent light tubes, tables, and not just being swung, but thrown as fucking projectiles. I mean, just rabid behavior by these ladies who understand they had to put it all on the line. They're all survivors in their own right. They're all legends and fighters in their own right. But Maxxxine Minx, in a 5-star greatest of all time bout, will be the first and perhaps only woman in WATCW history to raise that red and white championship belt above her head. Congratulations, and well earned to Maxxxine. Maxxxine, I will not accept a life I do not deserve. Minx, she's got the life she deserves, folks. Incredible display there, because she has the life of a champion. Well, let me tell you something. Brother. I said I still had a couple surprises left for you tonight, and I wasn't lying. Those were the 2 matches I promoted on social media. Not the Dilly Tots would know. I see you, Dilly Tots. That's right, you should have. That's all that matters. You know, I've been known to get in the ring once upon a time, back in Season 1 of WATCW. I am indeed the OFB, the original final boss, and I like to think I'm not too shabby here on the microphone, so I'm going to issue a challenge. I'm going to summon in perhaps the greatest villain and nemesis I've ever had on this stream. Oh, and I'm not talking about the Rager, because, see, I have a history of putting my nemesis down for the count once and for all. See you later, never come back. I bury people in this ring. So I'm going to call out somebody, and I was already starting to do it at the start of the stream, and that was no work. That was a shoot, brother, because I was seeing some nasty, concerning upload speeds at the start of this. I think I've had enough. And I don't want to see him in the Reeloween WATCW theater, as much as I enjoyed being there, as much as I enjoyed returning to where it all began. I want to see him in the Boneyard, brother. That's right. Give me the custom match rules. We're going to the Boneyard. I'm calling him out. This is it. I got on my Halloween best, and I cannot sit here without taking up the opportunity to put Mr. Spectrum down once and for all. Entrance on. Let's go. I'm done. I've had it. The stream's stable, the inspector vigilant. It's time to put an end to this saga behind me forever. We're Nolans. Let's go, brother. We're in the Boneyard. The OFB. You didn't even know it was possible. Where are we? What dimension is this?
The following contest is a Buzz
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, the Boss, Taylor.
It's it. I'm ready. I'm here to wage war. It's clobbering time, brother. My upload speeds are stable. My stream is running. I had to reset the modem and the router before I went live because I was so nervous that the stream wasn't going to uphold it. I'm done. The restless nights, the unhinged rants. I've had it. I am smuggling pumpkins. Took a lot of pumpkins to establish that derriere. This is it. We're in the Boneyard. That's right. I don't know who am I signaling to. Shout out to MartyM. I don't know the dumb arbitrary hashtag they put on the end of his name, and I don't need to because MartyM, one of the most prolific creators, I would say, on 2K, making these incredible modded arenas, brought the Boneyard to life, and it's the only place I could think to bring Mr. Spectrum once and for all. I'm so tired of needing its permission to stream. I want to do what I want to do, and I'm going to bring him here. And I'm going to put him in the dirt once and for all. I'm taking him to the bone zone, brother. Bring his ass out here. Happy Reeloween, you motherfucker.
And his opponent.
Here he comes!
The internet. Weighing in at 228 pounds. The manifestation. The machine.
Fuck him. I have had to endure so much at the hands of this freak of nature right here. So many DMs, phone calls, technician visits. I started to think, maybe I just can't do this anymore. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I don't enjoy it. But I know who I am and I know what I enjoy. Don't point at me, you son of a bitch. I know I deserve to be here. I deserve the right to do what I like. And Mr. Spectrum, I don't need your permission anymore. I'm putting you down and I'm putting you out forever. In the Boneyard. Let's do this. I got my Halloween costume on. Yeah, that's right. Let's do it. And I don't need AI to do it on my behalf. Oh my god. I'm going here myself. Very rare occurrence. I'm leaving him here in the yard. After I've seen all these Reeloween legends. Oh shit. Show me how it's done. I'm feeling ready to get back in the ring. I haven't done it since Really Mania 2 in the Hell in the Cell versus the Rager. But you will recall that the Rager has never come back since. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's not been any wrestling streams since this shit. Look at this bravado, you fucking freak. Oh my god, he's so crazy. Get your hands off of me. I put the Rager down once and for all. He's never shown up since, and I intend to do the same with Mr. Spectrum here. After tonight, no more inconsistent upload speeds. No more stream crashes. Don't you, what the fuck, don't you throw that at me? Stop it! Stop it! What the fuck? He's crazy! Stop! What the fuck? He threw a football at me! Stop! You like that then? Okay. Alright. I get you in the dirt. I get you in the mud. I was just warming up. Check this out, brother. Big pile driver! To the titanium neck of Mr. Spectrum. Hit me with the counter. Come on, get off me. And the crowd's going nuts in the Boneyard tonight. Really? You think you're going to get me after that? No shot. This is so personable to me. This matters to me so much. I already got my signature. Another big pile driver to the neck. Drive it down. I'm putting you to sleep, brother. What do we got under this ring? You got the barbed wire bat? I love the way that looked. Get the fuck out of here. Have you understood what you've done to me? Oh shit. The way you've hurt me and continue to hurt me? Oh, you think you got what it takes, Mr. Spectrum? Going for the pin again. Really? You think that's how it's going to be? I didn't get here. I didn't stand here before you without resiliency. Miss me with that shit. Big, busted open. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, got you in the big Cleek vice. Welcome to the Boneyard, Daddy. Have you got what it takes? I'm gonna let him out. I'm gonna let him out because he's gonna get out on his own. Come on, come on. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Wait a minute! Stop, 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 stop! Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go! He's taking my soul! He's sucking my soul out! Spectrum Internet runs off the souls of the innocent. He just took mine! This dude's crazy. He's gonna hit me with a big fucking slam in the mud! No shot. No shot. Get up. Come on, Cleek. Come on, Cleek! We've endured too much. Don't let him put us in the trash. I thought about putting my modem in the trash so many times. Big kick. What you got here? Show me this pigskin. Dun 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 dun. Oh, God, this guy's crazy. I can't keep him down. It's interesting because my upload speeds are always down, but I can't keep him down. Watch this. Here we go. GTC. Go to Cleek. Now, what was I saying? Dun 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 dun. Oh shit! Hit him with the Heisman. Boom! No, 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 no! Why is he so crazy? Come on, come on, come on, get up! Get up, Cleek! Don't fall for that in the Boneyard. This is our neck of the woods. What the fuck? Stop! Holy shit, he's crazy! Instant recovery. It's not a kip up, but okay, didn't help at all, I guess. What the? He's crazy! No, not the big, not the big headbutt. Why is he so good? Don't throw me in the steps. Come on, not in the Boneyard. Don't you hit me with that trash can now. Come on, Cleek. Get up. Get up! Come on, not Mr. Spectrum. Not after everything we've endured. Fuck you. DDT in the dirt. You piece of shit. Alright, I've had it. Fuck you! Oh, shit. Come on. DDT in the dirt. I know what I want. I know what I want. There's only one way to finish this, brother. It's just too personal to me. Ooh, the atomic drop. I know what must be done. No, I can't remember how to set up a table. But when I do, I know what has to happen. Here it is. Alright, I know what it is. Oh shit, I didn't mean... Wait a minute! Who turned out the lights in the Boneyard? This is awesome, it's true. Big backdrop. Hold on. He was not supposed to go through the table just yet. I was just fucking him up on a table. Is that the only table? Give me that table. There we go, brother. Get your ass out of here. You know what? I don't have to go in the ring. Come on. I don't have to go in the ring. Anything goes in the Boneyard. Getting up already. God, he's so hard to keep down. Come on, there's only one way for me to finish this. I'm confident in it. Double chop. DDT in the dirt once more. That's it. That's it. There's only one way to finish you off once and for all. You fucking demon. Get your ass over there. I banish you. I rebuke you. I rebuke you. Go Oh shit! Come on! This game's so fucking stupid. What was that? Oh shit! Alright, hold on. Let's try it again. Big Anaconda Vice once again. Oh, and it'd be so easy. It'd be so simple to leave it right there, wouldn't it? You would like it if I just did a simple submission. No, son. This is too important to me. Get your ass up. Oh, shit. Ah! Double chop. Come on. Let's try this again. Try this again. No, not the reversal! Huge slam. Oh my god, I almost blew it again. Come on! I fucking hate this game. I'm trying to do something cool and it just won't let me. I think I gotta give up. I try to hit with the flaming table. It just keeps blowing it. Oh, shit. Nuh-uh. That's it. I've had it. Huge kick. All right, this is the one. This is it. I don't have concise matches like Albert Wesker. What the fuck? Put the table up! After everything I've been through, this is going to end on my terms. Mr. Spectrum, I no longer need your permission, your blessing. I banish you. I rebuke you. Do not fucking counter it again. It's over. Be gone! You are banished! It's over! I'm free! Fuck you. Oh. It wasn't easy. It's never been easy. But I've done it. The boss. The OFB, the original final boss, proving once again, I have what it takes. Mr. Spectrum, you've been decommissioned. And just like the Rager, I've buried inconsistent upload speeds and poor customer support. It's gone. That's me right there, baby. Reeloween Riot is a place to bury your demons and defeat your monsters. 2K tried to stop me. Clearly, 2K game design and Spectrum Internet Service on similar levels of coherency and support. But even with 2K24's help, Spectrum didn't stand a chance. Not against the original final boss. But that's got to be it, folks. I told you I had a big surprise for you. That certainly couldn't be it. Unless... I don't know, there's this voice speaking to me. I've been seeing all sorts of strange posts on my own social media that I don't really remember the origin of and the meaning of, but all of a sudden it comes clear. I don't think we know who the King of Reeloween is yet. Not yet. We've got one more match. And it ain't just any match. At Reeloween Riot, it's got to be a casket match. I'm just getting these 3 words. I hear them, but I don't understand where they're coming from. Albert Wesker, your crown is in dispute. And there is one man, one being Who feels qualified to challenge for it? Who's that? Not him. It's the Immortal Fiend. I understand now. We're going. We're going back. Albert Wesker will defend his championship. The King of Reeloween crown right here, right now.
The following contest is a casket match!
I understand now.
For the super rated R, hardcore, ultra-violent, triple crown, universal championship!
It all makes sense now. Of course. Let him in. Yes. Shipping will never ever end. Of course. Finally, he's here. We couldn't possibly determine a King of Reeloween without this man's permission. The Immortal Fiend. Yes! It's back. And it's more dangerous than ever. I've told you, anything can happen in WATCW. You'll see things that you couldn't see anywhere else. And tragically, there is only one place you can see the final incarnation of the legendary Fiend wrestle. And that's right here tonight at Reeloween Riot II. It's back. And God, I wish it didn't automatically mute music in this game on the stream because you could hear his terrific Code Orange theme right now. We never thought we'd see the day that the Fiend would enter the ring in this form. But at its most dangerous and most violent, it's returned here tonight at Reeloween Riot 2. Albert Wesker may have competed beautifully in that championship tournament. But sadly for him, he will have to put that exact title on the line tonight against this man, this monster. One of the most dangerous entities in professional wrestling history. This rocks, by the way. I was so excited when they put this out. It looks amazing. As soon as I watched that Bray Wyatt documentary, I said, man, they gotta put that incarnation of the character in a game, since he never got to portray it. And here it is. It looks amazing. Wesker has got his work cut out for him. Through everything he's withstood tonight and defeated, little did he know his greatest threat still stood in front of him. And this is indeed our true main event tonight, folks. But we'll at least get to see Albert Wesker make his very first championship entrance. Let's see how it looks. Look, and he looks very confident with the orange and black around his waist. Must have got stitched up, sutured up in the back because it no longer sporting the crimson mask that he received at the hands of Art the Clown. Looking as stoic and competitive, confident as he has all night. Wesker makes his way down to the ring, undefeated, of course, all night. And maybe in his mind, it's business as usual. He's going to continue that streak. But this ain't your grandpappy's wrestling match. This is something we've never seen in WATCW before. Because this is a casket match. And I'd explain to you the rules of that, but don't worry. The great Samantha Irvin's going to do so in just a short minute or so here. Somebody else who we won't be hearing in WWE anymore. I was pretty shocked to see that. She had resigned. Apparently didn't like ring announcer, which is crazy because I'd say she's one of the best to ever do it. Imagine being the best at something and just like not liking it very much. Damn. But speaking of being the best at something, Wesker, perhaps the strongest competitor we've seen all night. Maybe only in front of Mr. Spectrum. God, that guy was hard as fuck. I like to think I'm pretty good at this game, but I was getting a little worried there. Here we go. The true king of Reeloween.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Fiend!
The Fiend.
Riot!
Looking as frightening, imposing, and as dangerous as he ever has.
And his opponent, from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Super Rated R, Hardcore, Ultra-Violent, Triple Crown, Universal Champion, Albert Webster!
And he gets to hold that title up high because he, of course, did earn it the hard way, defeated incredible esteemed competition, and did it quite easily, but I think he's going to have his work cut out for him tonight against the Fiend. And here we go. Now it's where it gets really interesting. We've never seen this in WATCW before.
Submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Here we go. Huge stakes, huge fight feel. Who is the one true king of Reeloween? We couldn't possibly know without the Fiend's approval. And here we go, tying up in the middle of the ring, Albert Wesker, the undefeated Albert Wesker, going one-on-one with the Fiend, who makes his WATCW debut. I don't think Bray Wyatt was in 2K22, and I can definitely tell you there were no casket matches in 2K22. Wesker hasn't missed a beat. I gotta say, you would be worried, you know, after accomplishing all that he had. He didn't even know he was going to be having another match, and you let your guard down, you give yourself time to breathe, time to heal, you drink a juice box, and you think, I can take this title home, and Taylor's probably not going to do it on these streams ever again, so I just get to be the king once and forever. And then you find out the Fiend's down at the ring waiting for you. That's got to be difficult, but Wesker, in spite of his current position, oh, look at that, the Fiend showboating, feeling great and confident. Of course, before I forget, I got to shout out Ketchamania, hashtag 89186, Ketchamania, a great creator whose CM Punk Halloween attire I had personally worn in my battle against Mr. Spectrum. I raided CM Punk's the Halloween costume collection and put that on. Also, so cool to have CM Punk in a WWE game again, I gotta say. It's no coincidence that I also used his animations as well, because I'm just so pumped to have Punk back in the game. Here we go! Fiend with the shovel! And he's just whacking away at Albert Wesker. This isn't a Buried Alive match, this is a casket match, but there are shovels mysteriously under the ring. Who put those under there? What are they going to use those for originally? And of course, whoa, a kip up by Albert Wesker. Yeah, again, he hasn't missed his beat. Missed a beat. He is. They hate it. They're booing his ass. Wesker is keeping all that momentum forward from the tournament. And look, I was saying, you think he'd be disadvantaged after all that? He'd be fatigued and defeated. Oh, wow! What a suplex! That was crazy from Wesker. But he's also warmed up, right? He's been out here. The Fiend, unreal. That fucking those acrobatics. Look at all those glitch signs in the crowd. Also pretty crazy, pretty unreal out there. The Fiend's still got to maybe warm up, even though he is. Oh, wow! Look at them chasing each other. Huge lariat back and forth. Was that a kick to the back of the head or a kick to the face of the Fiend? That is true. He's got a double face advantage. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is he throwing him? Huge kick. He gets Wesker in the casket. He's going to look to close that. No, he sees Wesker getting out. And Wesker perhaps a little spooked. Yeah, look at that. Wesker closing that casket up. I don't think he liked the quick brush of mortality that he experienced in there. And if I'm Wesker, I do not want to find myself back in there tonight. Oh, the Fiend with a huge headbutt with his front head, not his back head. Oh, and Wesker's been busted back open. The sutures applied in the back, the super glue, the staples. I don't know what they used to put that man's skull back together, but the Fiend has busted him back open on the roof of the casket, and he's gonna do it again. Cranium punishment. Blood on the casket. And of course, no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes in the interest of putting your opponent in that casket. But Wesker fights out of it. You know, neither of them wants to find themselves in there. And now it's the Fiend who's getting bounced off the casket, and Wesker's gonna flip him in. He's charging up. No time for that, Albert. You gotta try to get that close. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. The Fiend gets right out of it. This is incredible. I mean, when you have a moment like this, you can't help yourself. You have to bring WATCW back. You have to do wrestling streams again. Oh wait, Wesker's going for the one-headed choke. He's got it locked in, but that's what's so interesting about the casket match. That's not going to be enough. There's no ref to call it. There is no submission. There is no giving up. The Fiend fought out of that choke, because that's not how you finish these matches. You gotta get you could sit here and choke him all day, but if you can't get him in the casket and shut the lid, you aren't gonna win. And again, I just want to highlight, the Fiend fought out of that choke. Wesker didn't relinquish and let him go. The Fiend fought out of it. And that is the kind of opponent Wesker is facing here. And this is the man who defeated Pyramid Head, Alan Wake, and Art the Clown. Now he has to take on the Fiend, who is not only a monster, but also an in-ring legend. Where's he going? I thought he was going up top. He was going to do like an elbow drop into the casket. I was going to say, is that possible? Wesker's out. Fiend let him linger. Now Fiend's going to close it, interestingly enough. If I'm in there, I want to keep that thing open. I guess it's a double-edged sword, right? You keep it open, you waste less time getting your opponent in there. But in kind, they can do the same to you. Wesker delivering kicks. Fiend catches him. Lifts him up, and it's tough out there, you know. You go in, you think you're going to dominate the match. I certainly thought so in the Boneyard. That was home Younger Taker territory for the OFB, yours truly. And though I did finally win there, had a lot of trouble getting things to go my way. Had to light that fucking table on fire 3 times. All that to say, you come out here and you think you understand the challenge in front of you. You think you're going to be able to wrap it up quickly and succinctly, and you're going to, sledgehammer to the midsection, drives it down again to the Fiend. Look at Wesker feeling so confident, but that's what I'm saying. You can't get overconfident. You just never know how your opponent's going to turn things around on you, or how the game itself is going to seemingly work against your favor. Whips the Fiend over there, and I got to tell you, these guys got to really, I think, focus on that casket. I'm seeing a real lack of it, and maybe they just understand, though, that it's going to take a lot of punishment before the other is incapable of preventing that lid from closing down on him. Beams his head off the casket again. He's going to look to put him in, but the Fiend fights out of it, not interested in that. He's going to try and put Wesker in there himself, bounces his head off. My goodness, everybody's going to need some Advil after this one. And he's going to go for it. He's trying to shut the lid on Wesker. Instead, no, Wesker busts right out. Neither one of these competitors is anywhere near ready to call it quits and let that lid shut down on him. Huge clothesline kick out by Wesker. Whoa, wait a minute. The mandible claw. The mandible claw. The Fiend locks in. A one-handed choke of his own. The mandible claw. And Wesker has to fight out of it. I hadn't even considered the way in which these two were so evenly matched. Oh, and Wesker locks in the choke. The big choke. And the Fiend fights out of it as well. Unreal. Of course it had to be this way. These competitors are so evenly matched. Who else could possibly challenge the Fiend for the title? The one true king of Reeloween. Back and forth. Here we go. Anything you can do, I can do better. What's the Fiend going to find under there? A kendo stick. Good morning to Wesker on the midsection, on the head. Get on the head. Swinging that thing. Oh, and he brings it back to him. Oh, and now I think the Fiend has been busted open, I guess in his back head. A huge rolling kick. That kendo stick definitely hit the back of his head, but The screen seemed to indicate he's been busted open. That means both competitors bleeding here tonight. This is so brutal. Wesker sizing him up, maybe looking for another chokehold. Perhaps a Uranagi. He's gonna go for it. Uranagi, middle of the ring. In any other match, he'd hit that leg and go for the pin, and that probably would be it. But this is a casket match. Throws him in. He's going to try to close it. Has he done enough? Has he dished out sufficient punishment to put the Fiend in there for good tonight? Or is he going to bust out? Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling. He's using both hands. Wesker's done it. Wesker's done it. And he stands triumphant on the casket.
Here is your winner.
Unreal. And still.
Rated R. Hardcore. Ultra-violent. Triple Crown.
Unreal.
Universal Champion Albert Webster.
Well, if there was any room for doubt previously, let the doubters lie dormant. Lie dead. Because the one true king of Reeloween reigns supreme. Me versus him? OFB? No, not me. I don't want the smoke. I've seen enough. That ain't for me, brother. Look, I put myself over where I can, but there's just no chance. No way. I'm not interested in any of that. He's proven it. This is 3 stars very good. He's beating the Fiend. I'm out. I'm gone. You know what I mean? That's it, folks. Curtains closed. And that's going to be a wrap on Reeloween Riot 2, which went, admittedly, a bit quicker and a lot smoother than I thought. But I'll take it. That's it. And what a treat this has been. This has been so much fun. It took a lot of work to put this together. Again, so much love to the very talented 2K community creation space. This certainly couldn't have been done without that. And even in relying on so many of those creations, this was still a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of effort. I forgot just how much work went into some of these things. So thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this one night only. It's one night, all right? It's not coming back full time, unless, probably not. Look, I've said it before. I don't know, a recent stream. I said I admitted that I did have a really fun idea for a hypothetical season 2 of this game, or of WATCW, but I don't know. There's a lot of variables there. The biggest one being that this game has a lot of fucking problems. None of what you really saw tonight, aside for the glitch signs. It's great. This game's got a lot of problems, and I couldn't possibly even entertain the idea of getting the 2K25 next year. There's a lot of variables. In an ideal world, we would do a season 2. But unfortunately, we don't live in an ideal world. So we'll see. But at the least, I was very happy to bring it back for this one night special. It helps make Reeloween feel special. I wanted this month to have a couple fun surprises hidden in there. And even though some things didn't go quite as we planned, I'm glad we still found time and the ability to do this, because I did miss doing these streams. They're a lot of fun. I know a couple of folks missed them as well, and I saw several of them in the chat tonight, so that's really great. I'm glad they were able to tune in, and I hope this was as fun as we remember it being. But I can tell you this, if we ever do come back, you're looking at a crazy fucking contender in the form of Albert Wesker, who went, 4 straight wins tonight? He didn't even know he was going to be competing a 4th time against the Fiend, the almighty, immortal, legendary Fiend. And he managed to overcome in a surprise casket match main event. I mean, that's crazy. Of course, shout out to Maxxxine. Minx, the WATCW final girl, outlasted 7 incredible competitors to hold that title and that distinction. And of course, shout out to myself for defeating Spectrum Internet Service. Once and for all, the speeds will never have any upload speed issues ever again, because I've plotted a grave right next to Rick the Ranger Radis, and I buried Mr. Spectrum there. We'll never have to hear from him again. So I would say this was an absolute victory. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. I did miss these, and even if we don't do them ever again, I was glad to have had this little Halloween special here tonight, and finally justify my purchase of 2K24 by streaming it one time. It's a lot of fun. that's it for me tonight. We'll wrap up a little early. You know, I don't really have time for anything else, and I'm not going to wrestle Albert Wesker. You're out your mind. There's no shot. I don't want anything to do with that. I got my win in. I'm good. I know my place. I know my limits. That thing scares me, and I'm not going to put my own reputation and well-being on the line. I'm going to go to bed. Regrettably, I don't want to go to bed because I don't want to wake up for work in the morning. But we all got to do things we don't want to do. I got to do something I really wanted to do tonight, and I'm very grateful for that. All right, that's the end of the stream. That's the end of Reeloween Riot. Reeloween itself is almost over. We had Trick or Treat here today. And, you know, to me, Trick or Treat, that even though the 31st hasn't occurred for me, it's like that's Halloween, right? So, like, Halloween has occurred, so now we're just kind of living in the bonus. We're living in the after. By the way, what the fuck would you have your porch lights on if you're not handing out candy? You know, we had a pretty... The start of Trick or Treat was, like, really concerning. We were just not finding candy out here. Who keeps their porch light on and is not handing out candy? Like, do we not understand the ceremony? Do we understand the rules of this thing? And who decorates heavily for Halloween and also doesn't hand out candy? I think that's very weird. Even if you're not home, you gotta have a bowl of candy out, right? Like, but anyway, it proved to be a very successful trick or treat. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it more next time. There's all sorts of things I was gonna talk about tonight, and I just couldn't because I was so wrapped up in this Reeloween wrestling action, brother. Oh fuck. It's been a great Reeloween, and we're not done yet, because I believe we'll be back on Tuesday, and I can't wait to play the Halloween event and the Outlast Trials with Big Brother Dilly Tods, the once and forever WATCW Tag Team Champion. We'll be putting our own little tag team together and doing the Geister event and Outlast Trials. We'll be perverting all sorts of Futtermen. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Apparently, it looks way even scarier and more gross now with the event that they're adding. Gooseberry looks like extra evil. She's on that evil juice for sure. Can't wait. That's going to be fun. And then on Thursday, which is Halloween proper, assuming I actually stream and don't just say, fuck it, I'm going to lay in bed and watch, you know, John Carpenter's Halloween, which I might, because I haven't watched any of those movies yet. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. Start that. I got to get in there. I got to, you know, it's tradition. It's ceremony. But if I am live on Thursday, I'll probably just play Silent Hill 2, because I mentioned it earlier. Feels like a really long time since I played Silent Hill 2, and I was really loving that game. We got to get back to it. We got a lot more to accomplish in it, especially considering that November's around the corner, which means Dragon Age Veilguard's right around the corner. We've got a lot of good games and good streams ahead of us. So that's what's coming up next for me. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to play with Dilly. Once again, I had so much fun last time we did that. So many good clips came out of that as well. And I think we're going to have a blast with that on Tuesday. So look forward to that. Thank you for watching. We had Dilly in the chat. We had Feature. We had Matt. We had Kit. I think we had some folks lurking. We had Brick Thought Twitch follow us 20 hours ago. I wasn't even live. Very cool. I always love sitting down and having a new follower. Looks like they're a dream streamer. So I shared the love. Looking forward to seeing what they got going on. Had a very fun dream stream last week. A very chaotic one. All right. I'm going to bed, I suppose. Shout-outs to Albert Wesker, the fucking GOAT. Thanks for watching. Good night. Have a great Monday. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Happy Reeloween. Keep it real. It's still real to me, damn it. All right, good night. Bye.